G'day trendsetters, today I'm coming to you from Castell, Texas. Right behind me is the Castell General Store. This store is a fixture in this area, and this little town plays host to the Castell Gravel Grinder, which is a long-standing event, one I unfortunately have never ridden. I'm going to ride the entire 100-kilometer loop. Let's get cracking. There you go, folks. It looks like the post office for Castell, Texas. Incidentally, folks, this is the very first time I've ridden a gravel bike, or gravelly roads for that matter, in the fine state of Texas. Super stoked about today's ride, and the weather, unbelievable. Off the bloody chart, it's about 55 Fahrenheit. Fantastic. Loose livestock. Before I began today's route, I briefly met the owner of the Castell General Store, an absolute gentleman. Dip. Here we go, fans, onto the very first gravelly road of the Castell Gravel Grind course. I'm pretty certain it rained quite a bit here yesterday, at least it did during my travels, and these road surfaces look absolutely perfect today. Just had a camera shot, a family of deer just hauled ass across the road. Cacti by the side of the road. Welcome to Texas Hill Country. Looks like I have a solitary cow hanging out on the road. Hi, Gil. There you go, folks, a classic windmill likely used to pump water from the ground. It's an old homestead on the right, looks like it's abandoned. Or maybe it's seasonal, like rental property, something like that. It actually looks quite well maintained. Some of you trendsetters might be wondering, which bike am I riding today? Uno momento, por favor. Back on the pavement for a little while. I could see this being a rather tepid route during the heat of summer, but today, like I mentioned, is absolutely perfect. Peering beyond the fence line, trendsetters, you should be able to see a rather massive rock formation. It's sneaking into view right now as I descend a smidge and bank to the left around this sweeping curve. A couple of cow friends are scoping me out. I mean you no harm, sweeties. Hello, baby. Right, at this very moment, I'm really wishing I had my drone camera on my back to film that magnificent rock. How's this for a view, folks? Gorgeous landscape, not a soul around, and barely any sound to be heard. This little area here is known as Loyal Valley, and I have not been past or seen a single car on this route to date. Loose livestock, be on the lookout. This section I'm riding at the moment is rather sandy, but I've got good leg speed, good momentum. Llano County line. I drove through Llano earlier today on my way into Castell, and I think I'm super close to finishing the first loop of the Castell gravel grind. Welcome back into Castell, Texas. I've not really seen too many towns that have a cattle grid just before the city limit sign. That's kind of cool, I have to say. Back at the Castell general store. I'm going to take a quick break and then start the second loop. Now it's time to ride the second loop. Crossing the Llano River. How beautiful is that view, folks? And this really is Texas. You really need to ride this course or this race, the Castell gravel grind, for yourself to appreciate the marvelous scenery I am scoping out with my eyeballs today. Here's another perler of a view, folks. Bloody magnificent. Here we go, a herd of cattle moving across the road. There be a fox running away. Here we go. Check out how red the soil is in this neck of the woods. Wow. It's just like parts of Georgia, Oklahoma, and my Aussie home state of South Australia in the mid-north. I have about 13 kilometers to ride to the start town of Castell, Texas. Even these paved roads are so fantastic and so quiet. I've counted exactly 3 cars today in the space of 88k, so about 55 miles, not too bad. Folks, check out that plant right there. There is a near exact version that grows in my home state of South Australia. Now, if any horticulturalist, botanist, arborist, whatever you fancy, knows anything about that plant, chime in the comments below, and I'm hoping some of my Aussie viewers will also chime in. We can have a cross-continental conference about the similarities of that plant I just spotted by the side of this mixed surface road here in Castell, Texas. And over there is the Llano River. As they say in the world of professional cycling, 1k to go. Hopefully you can see the sign there, Llano River in the sun, descending downwards and then back into Castell, Texas. Looks like we have a traffic jam here in Castell.
Randy LaFesti, grew up here. My family's had a ranch here since 1851. The store here was 1927. It was a blacksmith shop, car dealership over here, cotton gin, Sears Roebuck house over here. Now we have fly fishing and rainbow trout. We have kayaks. We got 8 bed and breakfast here. This is not another place in the world like this place. People like you come in here.
Thank you, sir, for your time. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Well, folks, there you have it. Hope you enjoyed tagging along for my ride of the Castell gravel grinder, the full Monty, 100 kilometers. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the Gravel Cyclist YouTube channel. And don't forget to click the bell button to be notified of future videos as they appear on the channel. Videos like this, bike reviews, and other madness. I'll see you in the next video.